Forget carrots for a moment. The real eye upgrade is hiding in your seed jar. No prescriptions, no scalpels, no new lenses. We're talking about tiny whole seeds you can dust over breakfast each day. Each one a compact toolkit for vision omega-3s to nourish the retina, polyphenols to calm oxidative stress, carotenoids to defend light-sensitive tissues, and minerals that keep the optic nerve and your eye's microcirculation running smoothly. Here's why this matters. These aren't boutique supplements with glossy ads. They're inexpensive, easy to find at any market, simple to use, and supported by serious research, no hype required. And when you use them consistently, in small daily amounts, they can help fortify the very structures that let you see clearly. In this video, we'll count down the 7 most effective seeds for protecting your eyesight and retina, moving from good to excellent. For each seed, you'll get practical guidance exactly how much to use, effortless ways to work it into your routine, and smart food pairings that boost nutrient absorption so you actually get the benefits you're aiming for. Think straightforward, step-by-step tips you can apply the next time you open your pantry. Make sure you stay to the end, because we'll reveal one simple kitchen booster that turns up the antioxidant and anti-inflammatory power of these seeds, an easy add-on that multiplies their impact. Ready to upgrade your vision with small, everyday staples you already have at home. Let's dive in. Number 7 is a long overlooked classic, effortless to sprinkle, surprisingly versatile, and potent enough to make a real difference when you use it right. 1. Flax seeds. Leading our list is a quiet powerhouse. You probably already own flax seeds. They're famous for digestion and heart health, but their overlooked strength is how effectively they defend the retina, macula, and optic nerve, making flax a standout long-term ally for vision. The advantage comes from their rich supply of ALA alpha-linolenic acid, a plant omega-3 that your body can convert into DHA, the structural fat integral to retinal tissue. When DHA runs low, the retina may thin, contrast sensitivity can decline, and macular changes can speed up. One report in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults consuming ALA-rich diets showed roughly a 40% lower risk of progressing to advanced macular degeneration. Flax also helps moderate blood pressure and cool inflammation in the delicate capillaries that nourish the eye. Those tiny vessels are easily damaged, especially when glucose or pressure is elevated, and inflammation can allow fluid to seep into the retina, causing swelling and blurry vision. By easing that inflammatory cascade and supporting vessel integrity, flax adds a protective buffer exactly where it matters. Key technique: whole flax seeds mostly pass through undigested. Use ground flax for benefits and keep it fresh. Stir 1 tablespoon into yogurt or oatmeal. Blend it into a smoothie or sprinkle over soup after cooking. Avoid high heat that can degrade the oils. Store ground flax in the refrigerator to preserve potency. Use daily. Many older adults report clearer vision, reduced eye strain, and even better tear production when dryness has been an issue. Small seed, outsized protection. Flax deserves a permanent place in your routine. 2. Fenugreek seeds. Long praised in traditional medicine as a seed of longevity, fenugreek earns its spot when eyes turn red, feel irritated, or lose crispness as the day winds down. Classic signs that blood sugar swings may be straining the tiny vessels behind the retina. For many, it's the quiet, natural support they never realized they needed. Modern data backs the tradition. A 2021 study in the International Journal of Molecular Sciences reported that daily fenugreek intake reduced blood glucose by up to 30% and significantly lowered retinal oxidative stress. That matters because elevated glucose drives glycation, sugars binding to structural eye proteins, gradually eroding clarity and contributing to cataracts, blur, and diabetic retinopathy. Fenugreek also brings lutein, the macular antioxidant that filters blue light and helps shield the retina from cumulative exposure. Many older adults underconsume lutein, especially on processed diets, leaving the macula more vulnerable to accelerated aging. How to use it. For an overnight soak, add 1 teaspoon of seeds to water, steep overnight, and drink the infused water on an empty stomach in the morning. For a culinary boost, grind the seeds into a powder and stir into soups or stews. Taste tip a light roast can temper bitterness. Though the soaked raw method is typically the most potent, with 1–2 teaspoons daily and steady use, many people notice clearer focus, sharper detail, and less eye strain, especially during long reading sessions or screen time. Consistency is what turns this small habit into visible results. 3. Nigella seeds, black seed, quick pit stop. If this is helping, tap, like, hit subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the rest of the countdown. Often called black seed, black cumin, or Nigella. These tiny kernels are emerging as a powerful ally for aging eyes. Their star compound, thymoquinone, delivers robust antioxidant and anti-inflammatory support that reaches deep into the retina and optic nerve. Early clinical signals are promising in one pilot study. Black seed oil was linked to a 20% drop in intraocular pressure over 8 weeks, a meaningful shift for seniors facing creeping eye pressure, tension-type headaches, or the first hints of tunnel vision. Additional findings point to better ocular perfusion, with retinal oxidative stress markers falling by roughly 25 to 28% after 4 weeks of steady use. Nigella also appears to enhance microcirculation by promoting nitric oxide, helping relax blood vessels and support oxygen delivery to light-sensitive cells. It's quiet. Behind-the-scenes protection you may not feel instantly, but your eyes will thank you over time. How to use it? Chew a small pinch of whole seeds daily, or stir 1 for 4. 1 to 2 teaspoons of cold-pressed black seed oil into warm water with a touch of honey. Many people mix it into tea or scatter the seeds over roasted vegetables. Choose organic whole seeds or a cold-pressed oil and make it a daily habit. With consistent use for 3 to 6 weeks, many report less visual fatigue, crisper clarity, and calmer dry eye symptoms. 4. Chia seeds. Here's a 2-for-1 win for your eyes. Chia seeds support the retina while helping steady blood sugar. If you're over 60 and notice post-meal blur, trouble locking focus, or extra light sensitivity, unstable glucose, and mild dehydration may be stirring up low-grade inflammation that harms delicate ocular tissues. Why chia helps? These tiny seeds are rich in omega-3s, especially ALA, which your body can convert into DHA, the crucial fat embedded in the retina. DHA makes up around 60% of the photoreceptor cell membranes, and low levels have been linked with retinal thinning and macular decline. In fact, research reported in Investigative Ophthalmology and Visual Science found that seniors with higher DHA intake had a 38% lower risk of progressing to advanced age-related macular degeneration than those with low intake. Chia's second advantage is metabolic and hydrating. When soaked, the seeds form a gentle gel from soluble fiber that slows digestion, blunts glucose spikes, and helps tissues hold fluid. That steadier glycemic curve reduces oxidative stress on the tiny capillaries behind the retina, where even modest repeated spikes can trigger microscopic injury and chronic inflammation over time. Chia's fiber and healthy fats provide a quiet daily buffer against that damage. How to use it? Soak 1–2 tablespoons in water overnight, then stir into smoothies, yogurt, or oatmeal in the morning. Chia water or chia pudding works just as well. What matters most is consistency. You won't wake up with a new vision tomorrow, but with regular use, you're giving your retina the building blocks and protection it needs to stay resilient. 5. Sunflower seeds. You've likely had sunflower seeds before, just not in the form that does your eyes the most good. The typical roasted, heavily salted version loses some of its best assets. For adults over 60, choosing raw, unsalted seeds can be a smart way to calm ocular inflammation and help safeguard the macula, the tiny central zone that powers sharp vision for reading, driving, and recognizing faces. As we age, oxidative stress can chip away at that central clarity. Sunflower seeds come loaded with vitamin E, a fat-soluble antioxidant that helps shield retinal cells from free radical damage. Landmark data from the age-related eye disease study, AOS Charades, backed by the National Eye Institute, showed that a high antioxidant formula, vitamin E, alongside other key nutrients, cut the risk of macular degeneration progression by about 25% in people at higher risk. Sunflower seeds don't stop at vitamin E. They deliver selenium, zinc, and copper trace minerals that quietly support retinal integrity, lens clarity, and healthy, resilient microvessels. Many older adults fall short on these nutrients, and the result can be hazier vision, trouble with night focus, and extra glare sensitivity. How to use them. Aim for about 1 ounce, a small handful daily, which provides nearly half your daily vitamin E needs. Grind into smoothies, sprinkle over plain Greek yogurt or oatmeal, fold into salads, or blend into a simple seed butter. For a broader nutrient lift, mix sunflower seeds with chia and flax to create easy eye-supporting snacks. No deep roasting, no heavy salt, just steady protection for the vision that matters most. 6 fennel seeds. When eyes feel dry, heavy, or a bit puffy after meals, low-grade inflammation tied to uneven blood sugar may be part of the story. Fennel seeds, often forgotten in the spice drawer, carry concentrated compounds that not only aid digestion, but also support the tiny blood vessels that nourish the retina. Microvascular injury is a major threat to aging eyes. Capillaries behind the retina can become stiff-narrowed or even obstructed. Fennel seeds provide flavonoids and vitamin C, a duo that helps tame oxidative stress and ease pressure on optic structures. Evidence is encouraging. A 2020 study in the Journal of Ocular Pharmacology and Therapeutics found that fennel seed extract improved intraocular pressure and ocular blood flow in animal models, showing early glaucoma features. Just as notable, its antioxidant action cut retinal damage by over 30% within 2 weeks. Fennel also contains onithole, a naturally anti-inflammatory constituent linked to less periocular swelling and better tear production, key for seniors dealing with dryness or mild visual discomfort. How to use it. Steep 1 teaspoon of fennel seeds in hot water to make a gentle after-meal tea. This supports digestion and helps your body absorb fennel's bioactives. Some people simply chew the seeds, a traditional habit that freshens breath and delivers similar benefits. Whatever method you choose, small daily amounts beat occasional use. With steady intake over a few weeks, many notice less eye strain, especially after screen time or reading in dim light. 7 pumpkin seeds. Battling dry eyes, nighttime blur, or sensitivity to bright lights. A shortfall in zinc could be part of the picture, and pumpkin seeds are among the most zinc-dense plant foods around. These small green kernels offer an understated yet essential lift for retinal defense and for helping your eyes adapt smoothly to darkness. A 2020 paper in Nutrients underscores zinc's role in shuttling vitamin A to the retina, where it supports melanin production, the pigment that shields ocular tissues. In older adults, inadequate zinc is tied to difficulty seeing in low light, slower visual processing, and heightened oxidative stress in the macula, the central hub for sharp vision. Just 1 ounce of pumpkin seeds delivers about 7 milligrams of zinc, putting them near the top of plant-based sources. Their benefits don't stop at zinc. Pumpkin seeds also supply vitamin E to temper ocular inflammation and contribute lutein for macular resilience. In a 2018 clinical trial of more than 1,000 older participants, increasing lutein and zinc together was associated with up to a 25% reduction in the progression of age-related macular degeneration over 5 years. How to use them? Choose raw, unsalted seeds. High heat can degrade delicate antioxidants. For best preservation, soak the seeds overnight and dry them at low heat. Enjoy them lightly toasted, or grind and scatter over morning oatmeal or yogurt. If digestion is sensitive, pumpkin seed butter can be gentler and may improve comfort and absorption. Aim for 2 tablespoons daily. You may not notice an instant shift, but your retina will appreciate the steady support. Ready for the next pick. Seed number 6 might already be hiding in your spice rack. And if you're wondering how older adults can fit all 7 seeds into a single daily meal. For stronger eyes, steadier blood sugar, and long-term vision, there's no need for 7 separate dishes or complicated prep. Build one simple powerhouse breakfast that floods your system with eye-loving nutrients. Start with a small bowl of plain, unsweetened Greek yogurt, or kefir, to provide healthy fats and probiotics that aid absorption of fat-soluble nutrients like lutein and ALA. Stir in 1 tablespoon of ground flaxseed to help buffer retinal stress. Add 1 teaspoon of chia that's been soaked until gel-like. The texture supports hydration and helps blunt sugar swings. Mix in 1-2 teaspoon of black seed Nigella to encourage circulation and pressure balance. Fold in 1 teaspoon of soaked fenugreek seeds drained. Their gentle bitterness softens in the yogurt. Finish with a pinch of hemp seeds for magnesium and beneficial fats. And crown it with 1 teaspoon of sunflower seeds for vitamin E and zinc. If you want a touch of sweetness, a few slices of fresh mango or a handful of blueberries add an antioxidant lift without the fuss. In just a few minutes, you've put together a delicious vision-focused bowl that delivers all 7 seeds your eyes can truly benefit from. Expect steadier focus, smoother energy, and, best of all, tangible, research-anchored protection for your visual system. Turn this into a daily ritual, and breakfast stops being just a meal. It becomes a quiet step toward rebuilding eye health. 1 spoonful at a time. 7 humble seeds. 1 powerful routine, pumpkin zinc to support dark adaptation. Fennel microcirculation support and calmer digestion. Sunflower vitamin E for antioxidant defense. Chia omega-3 ALA plus steadier glucose. Nigella black seed. Ocular pressure and blood flow support. Fenugreek metabolic balance. And Flax ALA that helps form DHA, the retina's structural fat. Fold them into everyday dishes and you're not chasing hacks. You're laying a steady, science-supported foundation for clearer, more comfortable vision over the long haul. Your simple blueprint: choose 2 seeds at breakfast, for example. Ground flax with soaked chia. Add 1 at lunch pumpkin or sunflower over a salad or soup. Finish with 1 in the evening fennel tea or a pinch of Nigella. Work fenugreek daily for metabolic support. Keep it effortless, repeat tomorrow, and let consistency do the quiet, heavy lifting. If this guide gave you even 1 practical idea, hit subscribe, tap the notification bell, and share it with someone who cares about their eyes. Drop a comment telling us which seed you'll start with and how you'll use it. Your routine might be the nudge someone else needs. Here's to steadier focus, calmer eyes, and confident seeing, 1 spoonful at a time.